watching my channel, checking in and tuning in. So, well, hello and welcome with me to the Dominican Republic. Y en español, bienvenida a la República Dominicana. So, this week 13 of my prep, I am in the Dominican Republic with a bunch of my students from my school, and we are staying in a hotel because the mission house is full and they put us up in a nearby hotel for the week. So I just kind of wanted to check in and let you know how all of that is going. I was really nervous coming down because I assumed I would not see any type of workout equipment anywhere. We're going to very, very remote villages where people don't even have running water and electricity, and they're living in concrete houses. So why would I ever expect to see any weights, any type of gym, anything? And it's a humbling week because I have to live my life and I have to do what God has called me to do, and come down and preach the gospel and speak Spanish with all of these wonderful people and bring students down to change their lives as well. And I can't let my own ambitions and goals get in the way of that great commission from the Lord. However, there is a balance to all of that, and so I had preconceived in my mind that I would do whatever I needed to do to get in some cardio every single day, whether it be just kind of running around the roads as long as it was a safe area, doing some lunges around my hotel room at night, just anything that I could think of. You can find things around you to pick up that weigh a lot, that can give you some body weight, which is kind of crossing over into CrossFit a little bit, but I was gonna have to do what I needed to do. I brought a whole suitcase of food for the week, and I have been eating almost spot on to all of my macros every single day. This is my third day here, and I've finally gotten to the hang of exactly what I need to eat and what I need to do. So I brought things like oats, protein powder, packets of tuna. I brought a bag of cinnamon for flavoring. I brought a bunch of stevia packets to flavor all of my coffee and my oatmeal in the morning. I brought my calorie-free Walden Farms dressings for my salads at lunch and dinner because the mission house that we are with serve us lunch and dinner, and so they always have a salad bar, and I can get a lot of greens in that way. They usually have chicken as well that's like grilled or baked, so I am able to put some chicken on my salad, and if not, I bring a tuna packet or two with me so that I can supplement some protein. There's a lot of things that I'm not eating, but that's the life of a competitor, and the students are noticing what I'm doing, and they're asking me lots of questions because, Mrs. Hawkins, why are you eating tuna for breakfast? Or Mrs. Hawkins, why aren't you eating these French fries? Or things like that. And so I'm just letting them know that I'm trying to be disciplined, and they can definitely attest to that. So anyway, I'm very, very happy with what I've been given because I'm actually doing a really good job of that, and although I may not be in my own routine at home and I may not be eating and doing the exact same things that I was doing last week, I'm still able to figure out the macros and calculate all of that very well. As you can see, I am actually sitting in this very tiny gym that this hotel has. And that is probably another blessing. So I'm just gonna kind of show you. There is a treadmill over there, and I'm sitting on a bench, and right over here behind me is some dumbbells. There's literally a row. It goes all the way up to 50 pounds. The outside palm trees are right out there in the window, and here I sit. So it's the smallest gym that I've ever seen or been in, but it's one of the hotel ones, so it's very small. But like I said, I wasn't planning on having this at all. So the fact that I have a treadmill and I can get in some cardio every single day, I'm getting in about 200 to 300 calories a day of I'm just walking uphill at a really fast pace and getting my heart rate up and getting some calories burned that way every single night. And I've been in here every single night utilizing these dumbbells and doing as many workouts as possible. So that being said, we are going around to all kinds of different places, and I always have to have in my backpack all kinds of snacks and things that I need with me that fits into my macros. So far I'm not dying, I'm not starving or anything like that. It's just it's a new mental battle because I'm in a different country. I'm in the Dominican Republic, and going to a Spanish-speaking country, like I speak Spanish and I teach Spanish, and this is like a huge part of my heart, and I want to experience the culture and try all the different foods, and that's just a part of the experience. And so it's definitely hard sometimes to watch everybody else enjoy those moments and not really participate in that. But I've found that by just being there with them and still jumping in on the conversations of what they're eating and how good it is and what it tastes like, and I still am getting much of that experience, and it's a really amazing way to understand my willpower and determination. So a lot of this competition journey is kind of getting to know yourself and where your strengths are and where your weaknesses are and how to break through those types of things. So I'm just very proud of myself, and I'm really excited to be able to be so strong this week, and it's really motivating me to continue that. So today we were at a coffee shop, and these women who have kind of been saved from prostitution or sex trafficking work there, and all the money that these people teach them how to make these things, cupcakes and coffees and things, and sell them, and then the money helps pay them, to keep off the streets and things like that. And there were some amazing looking cupcakes that I wanted so bad. Look at this chocolate cake. Yeah, so that was really tempting, and it looked so good, and all the students were eating some, and they were just moaning and hashtag food porn comments and everything. And that was kind of hard because I wanted to support the women in there, but it's chocolate cake and it had a ton of sugar and carbs and all the things that I cannot have right now. So as soon as I get it in my mind that I am going to do a little bit or something, I don't want to test the waters at that point and know that I may not be able to stop, or I think, oh, I can do that a little bit every day, and then I just kind of go into a downward spiral. So yeah, we are about to go to another village and share the gospel with these students, and then we will have dinner and devotions later and everything else. So every day this week is different. Wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, get on a bus, drive to a poor village, the poorest that I've ever seen in my life, and just love on the people there and love on the kids and give them things and share stories of the Bible with them and play with them and just love on them and hug and squeeze and play games and give them lots and lots of attention. and we do that all day long, and we're exhausted, but I'm finding a lot of inner strength, and I'm sure it's coming from my man God up there, because he's given me the energy that I need to even come back into this little hole in the wall gym at 10 o'clock and walk on the treadmill for 30 or 40 minutes and then do a crazy dumbbell something kind of workout, and go to bed at 12 o'clock and then get up at 6:30 and do it all over again. So I'm not getting as many hours of sleep, but my sleep is very sound, so that is very good. The only other downer to my week is that today was the official day of my time of the month, which means that a few days ago I was like bloating and feeling tired and kind of, moody, or let's say just blah. And today I officially started my really heavy cramping. My actual period started this afternoon, and so I've been taking some ibuprofen to kind of minimalize my cramps and what's hurting. So I know that is also hindering me a little bit in my just my overall mood, and I'm hoping that by the time I get home, I'm not able to weigh in daily here at all. So by the time I get home and I get back into my routine a few days, and I'm done with my time of the month, and I have gotten back into a couple days of normalcy and normal prep foods and everything else, which I'm 80% the same here, which is amazing. I just can't plan my lunch and dinner the exact same way, because I can't just go to the grocery store every single day and get stuff, because we're not even near one. So I can't just expect to go and there be bags of salad and things like that. We're in a completely different area, and they don't do the things the same way. So I'm kind of at the mercy of what the complex will fix, and just eat exactly what I can, and do my best to guess at the macros, and as long as I'm in a very decent range, I'm just being okay with that this week. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. This is week 13. I will be posting a couple more videos this week of just kind of showing you what I've been doing while I'm here. Then I will check in at the very end of the week, and we'll take some progress pictures when I get in. I'm flying home Sunday, and then probably Monday morning I will do some comparison pictures and see how much I've changed after this week from last week, and what my body has done. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Adios. Hello world. I am finally back on US soil, and I wanted to give a very quick update for just letting you guys know how I ended up turning up over the week. Saw the pictures of my progress, and the 14 weeks out was a few days before I left for the Dominican, and then the other ones were just from when I got back. So I personally see little changes, little definitions here and there. And although the scale shows me at 171.8, I was 170.2 when I left. I really did stick to my diet really well. I could have blown off the whole thing. I could have, just ate whatever I wanted to. I'm in the Dominican. All the kids I was around was trying all these different foods, and they were craving carbs the whole week, and they wanted this and they wanted that, and they paid extra for different fun things like pizza night one time, and different things like that. And I stuck to my diet true and true, and you can ask any single one of them that were with me. They saw me eating my tuna packets, and they saw me you know, planning out my meals in my journal, and they saw me making my own oatmeal in the morning, and eating my rice cakes with peanut butter, like while we were on a bus going to a different village. And one of the leaders, I think, called them styrofoam cakes. But, you know, so I got kind of jokes all week and this and that, but I stuck to it, and I feel great. I feel leaner, although the scale isn't necessarily saying that I'm any less weight. I do feel like there's some changes physically, so I'm just going with that. It's always about the look anyway, so I'm not really worried about the number on the scale. I know that after this week, getting back into my routine, it'll be good. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all next week.